Hello, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Today is Saturday, November 25th, 2017. I'm Grant Wiley. This is Grant's Game News. We're a day late, but the holiday happened and I had to go out and do some shopping with the wife. With that being said, here's all the game news for this week over the last 8 days now. If you like these videos, please go down below, click the subscribe button, share with your fellow gamers, hit the like button. Anything we can do to spread the news about the news. Every Friday I do the game news. Tuesdays I do game reviews. If you go and check my YouTube page, you'll see we've got 16 out there now. I did one this last Tuesday on Flying Pig Games Old School Tactical 2 West Front, 1944-1945. Great game, great review. If you get a chance, give it a look. But with that being said, let's get to today's news. We've got a lot of news today. Worthington Publishing, I always start with us. We now have 12 games out on our pre-order site. Actually, I think it's 10. We'll be adding 2 more over the next couple of days. And we'll be adding more every week. The games give you a 30 to 40% discount. You just enter your credit card information. We capture it. We don't take it. I don't have it here at the warehouse, so if you ever need to order a game, don't say just charge my card. I cannot do it. We don't have access to it. It's too much of a security risk. Your card is secured through a SSL secure link with our vendor, our credit card processor. They hold it. They store it. Hopefully it's, you know, as good as anything with the secure webs. We've got now block games, card games, and counter games. We're going to be doing a significant amount of counter games in the upcoming year. I'm working on Alicia, Caesar's Epic Battle, and also John Paninsky is doing his Devil Dogs Battle of Blue Woods, the Marines' 100th anniversary of their battle there in Blue Woods. The newest game out is a Hold the Line style game. If you've ever played our Hold the Line games, you know how good they are. We're going to blocks with these, much like Command and Color Ancients and Napoleonics. This will portray the fighting during the age of King Arthur. Mixing history and legend, you'll get Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table, as well as Mordred, Morgana, a little bit of the mystical stuff. That'll be optional as they attempt to sway and betray the forces of Camelot. Available now for pre-order at the low price of $49, MSRP of $75, so you're getting 30% off. It'll have over 200 blocks, labels, hard-mounted game board, terrain tiles, rules, scenarios. This was designed by Matt Birchfield. We also have 3 more Hold the Line games that we'll be putting out with blocks over the next week. Hold the Line American Civil War, designed by yours truly and Mike Wiley. 2 fellas from Virginia designed a game on the Civil War. Are you surprised? Don't be. We've been refighting it for over 150 years now. Hold the Line, War of 1812, designed by Mike Wiley. It'll portray some of the Second War of American Independence from England, as it allows you to refight great battles of the forgotten early war. Hold the Line, Mexican American. This is one we've had on the table for a while now. It's been play tested, it's been complete, and we've been dragging our feet on putting it out. We know we want to do it now with blocks. So refight the battles that were training grounds for some of the American Civil War's greatest commanders, Lee, Grant, Jackson, and more. You know, some of the great campaigns of the Mexican-American War. Can't say that wrong. Hollandspiel, the game that just keeps growing. Charlemagne, Master of Europe, is now on sale for $40, regular price of $45. This is a counter and map sheet game, medium complexity, designed by Tom Russell, playable in 3 hours. Point-to-point movement game based on the Agricola game system, a 20-page rule book for this solitaire game. You assume the Frankish throne and seek to duplicate or exceed Charlemagne's singular genius while hopefully avoiding some of his mistakes, such as the defeat at Roncesvalles. As you conquer new territory and incorporate it in your empire, you'll need to contend with rebels and palace intriguers. Building public work, patronizing the Carolinian Renaissance will increase your prestige and wealth. Along the way, you'll need the support of the papacy, buy off Viking marauders, convert the pagans in Saxony, and maintain détente with the Byzantine Empire. So pick this now up at hollandspiel.com. Sorry guys, I still got a scratchy throat. Flying Pig Games. Mark Walker's launched his newest Platoon Commander, Cursed, out on Kickstarter. Get out there now and get in. It's already reached its funding goal. So you can pump into those stretch goals. And he's got a bunch out there. It's available for $75. Gets you the base game plus all the stretch goals. 2 beautiful mounted large hex geomorphic 22 by 17 board. 4 sheets of 1-inch square. 2mm thick counters representing the tanks, trucks, guns, and men that fought the battle. 14 historical scenarios, player aid cards, 18 action cards, colorful rule books, 4 dice, an attractive large box. Also, out on their website currently, 65, the Vietnam game. It's available for $48, regular price of $80. That's an insane 40% off. That's just crazy. Night of Man is also $48, regular price of $80. Some great bargains there. Be sure to check out my latest video, Old School Tactical 2, West Front, which I did this last Tuesday. I've played through 3 of the scenarios now. Really enjoyed it. Beautiful counters. Just a great game. One small step back. Black Friday sale is on and ends tomorrow night, November 26th at midnight. Enter the coupon code BLACKFRY, BLACKFRI, to receive a 25% discount on all published games. Okay? They've got, so it doesn't include subscriptions, pre-orders, or games on special pricing. They got 2 games that I'm interested in. You know, I've been talking about the future war games from GMT, Next War Poland, Next War Korea. They've got 2 similar. Putin's Northern War, which shows the Russian and Finns fighting for Finland. Didn't the Russians learn their lesson back before World War II? They just don't get it. And the next one is When Dragons Fight, the Coming War for Taiwan. Again, much like the Next War Taiwan, this is the Dragons Fight, the Coming War for Taiwan. 2-player war game of low to intermediate complexity that shows the critical ground phase of this might-be war is lasting no longer than about 2 weeks. So check that out. Go to OSSGamesCart.com. OSSGamesCart.com. PSC Games. Again, another Kickstarter game. Their Great War French Army expansion has been fully funded and then some. Stretch goals have been unlocked, guys. Get in on this. Get the freebies while you can. You're going to regret it if you got to come back and order it after the campaign ends. You don't get some of the stretch goals or you'll have to pay extra for them. There have been some French tank scenarios, stretch goals unlocked. And these are an add-on. You can get the French tank model pack for around $20 and contains 1 Schneider and 1 Saint-Chamond tank. These will be pre-assembled and pre-painted 100 scaled models, just like the British and German tanks. However, they're going to use a more flexible plastic for the gun barrels to make them more rugged. Small problem with some of the barrels snapping. I didn't have any problem with mine, and I got 3 sets of them. Absolutely loved it. These were beautiful. They felt like metal when you held them in their hand. So they were absolutely gorgeous. Not a game sale necessarily, but I found it a great article. It's out on consimworld.com. Theplayersaid.com. And it sounds just like it's spelled, spelled just like it sounds. ThePlayersaid.com. It's a great article out there on 10 great Christmas games to buy for war gamers. And despite there being no Worthington Publishing games on there, I don't understand that. There was a great article, and 2 or 3 were on my list for this year. Honey, I hope you're listening. Go to theplayersaid.com, and I put the link. I'll try and add the link to the podcast or the video here when I get done, and go out there and check that out. No new game news. Well, there is GMT Games. They've announced they'll not be adding any new P500 games through the end of the year, and that's so they're updating their system, their order taking system, their processing, and they just want to get caught up on that. They've got 2 games that are shipping this week that begin shipping November 27th. Welcome to Centerville by Chad Jensen and Wild Blue Yonder. And they'll still ship as planned. They've had a short-term delay on the Coin Series game Pendragon, Pendragon. Guys, that one looks like a cool one. I like the Coin Series. You've seen my 2 reviews on Fire in the Lake and Falling Sky. Great games. Pendragon's going to be another one that's going to be on my list. They expect to have them going out with their December 10th P500 shipment. So if you're on the list, don't panic. They're going to get them out to you. Couple things that I found cool that they're considering now. They're doing more of these multi-packs of games or reprints. So they're considering reprinting and doing a tri-pack of the Men of Iron series. So Men of Iron, Infidel, and Blood of Roses, I believe is the third one in Men of Iron. And then they're considering a monster tri-pack for their great battles of the American Civil War, 3 Days of Gettysburg, River of Death, and Red Badge of Courage. Red Badge of Courage has been out of stock forever. So it would be interesting to see if they get that one. And two of my favorites that really got me into Ted Racier games, Clash of Giants 1 and 2. They just came out with Clash of Giants Civil War. They've been out of Clash of Giants 1 and 2 for years now, it seems like. I've got both of them. So they think that might be a workable possibility. Multi-Man Publishing. They've announced dates, times, and cost of their Winter Offensive Game Tournament. It's a Multi-Man Publishing sponsored tournament and convention. This year's proceeds from raffle sales, t-shirts, and infantry fees will go to the World War II Foundation. It's been a long history as an advanced squad leader tournament. But their catalog has grown so much, so has the Winter Offensive. Their latest tradition features organized play for great campaigns of the American Civil War and late-night Euro gaming. I've never done this one, but I am seriously debating going there this year. I don't have much going on in January, so I think that would be a good one. You can register and buy Winter Offensive t-shirts online. I'll try and add a link here, guys. But if not, get out to multimanpublishing.com and go in there and register. Weekend registration until January 1st is $50, and then it goes to $60. One-day registration until January 1st is $25, then it goes to $30. Also on their news front, Advanced Squad Leader Armies of Oblivion reprint will be placed on pre-order beginning in December, and we'll announce that on here as soon as it happens. If you're an ASL player, you know, this is one if you don't have, you probably want to get into your lineup. So be looking for that. Columbia Games. Grant and Tom have announced it's official, and on their website, Combat Infantry, their block squad level game is now shipping. So if you kickstarted the game, you should be seeing it in your mailbox soon. A great holiday gift for sure. As soon as I get my copy, I'll be doing a review of it for you guys. Combat Infantry is a fast-paced World War II squad-level game employing wooden blocks. The game system features innovative and interactive rules for fire combat, close combat, morale, and leaders. Sophisticated yet very playable. And if you know Columbia, they do playable well. You command a German or American infantry battalion composed of 3 infantry companies and a heavy weapon company. Expansion sets will include British, Soviet, Italian, and Japanese battalions. Unit types include leaders, rifle squads, machine guns, mortar, anti-tank, and tanks. Units are organized by battalion, company, and platoon and must maintain unit integrity. No World War II squad level game can claim accuracy without depicting a fog of war. Keep your head down or die. The wood blocks in this game provide fog of war and step production with no muss or fuss. 2 16.5 by 22 geomorphic maps at a scale of 100 meters per hex are included. Currently available on their website. If you missed out on the Kickstarter, go out to the website, $74.99. Good deal. So, guys, I know I went kind of fast today. I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm pounding the water down, trying to keep the throat clear. But that's it for today. Be sure to check in on Tuesday for my next game review. More than likely, it's going to be Battle of Britain by PSC Games. I showed you some time back. I got my copy in. I didn't have any problems with mine. They look beautiful. Or either that or possibly Awakening the Bear by Academy Games. I've done Band of Brothers. I've done Old School Tactical by Mark Walker with Combat Infantry coming in. I'd like to get Academy Games Awakening the Bear in as a review. That way maybe we can do some compare and contrast between the games. I'd like to start doing that with some of the reviews I've done, just to show you what different you get in some of the games and what you get similar. So that's it. Guys, this week, your job between now and next Friday is to play a game and to teach a game. But most of all, happy gaming See you on Tuesday.